Most runs in DP World Asia Cup 2025. Abhishek Sharma, top of the ladder, 155. Nishanka, Farhan, then Hridoy, and then of course Kushal Mendes.
This is the highest partnership for any wicket in this year's Asia Cup. And Gill showing great maturity as well. I think they know each.
Conceded second over, straight to the fielder. Ray dot ball. 9 overs gone, 101 for none.
So 71 needed, and it's Fahim Ashraf.
Must be a tough situation for Pakistanis playing on the field. They're going through motions. This partnership, as we all know, 100 plus, 10 wickets in hand, required run rate just under 6.5. No worries there for India. But they outplayed Pakistan so far in this game in literally every department.
And as a captain, Salman Agha, you tend to run out of ideas when you have this kind of a partnership where both ends are going, they're batting sensibly, playing the field. They played shots all around the ground. Gill, the more orthodox, all cricketing shots. Very stylish. Has looked in good touch too. That was a classic, typical Gill special. So good on the pull, placement good, front, back foot, good all-round game.
Everything, the step down, the late cut, the reverse lap, you name it, he has got it, and with control. Special talent. An equally good player in red ball cricket too. The way he led this series against England in recent past was just unbelievable performance.
Yeah, terrific. And those many runs. And really an all-format player. And he keeps it simple. He doesn't really change his game. Whereas he's orthodox, he's correct. Just adapts to different formats.
He takes his time in test cricket. See off the ball, leaves it every time, changes according to the situation.
Bang! This time it's over mid-off. Will land safely and they'll come back for 2. Just wonder what could be the options for Pakistan here. Because you got to look back at your main bowlers. You can't wait for over number 18 or 17 because this game's running away fast. Got to look for your main guys to come and break the partnership.
Yeah, that's the only option. 67 runs required, 62 deliveries to go. And of course, in first 7 overs, Pakistan has given their part-time bowler Saim Ayub 3 overs. I think it's a drinks break, 105 for none.
$105 for no loss. 9.4 overs, and it's been an excellent partnership. The way they've complemented each other, right hand, left hand batting combination. Took to the attack from the outset. Gill, the aggressor early on, and then Abhishek getting into his own flurry of boundaries and sixes. Set the tone. 69 runs in power play, and they're still there together.
A masterclass by Abhishek Sharma and Gill. Shaheen Afridi, tad expensive, 21 run in his 2. Sam Ayub, part-time bowler, went for 35. Ibrar, expensive, 14 and over. Harish Rao, 8.5. Fahim Ashraf, 0.4 overs, 4 runs. So yeah, everybody got hammered by both these batters. Pakistan lost the toss. India decided to bowl first. Pakistan got to 171. Sahibzada Farhan 58, Saim 21, Mohammad Nawaz 21 of 19, and Fahim 20 of just 8. In reply, India in 9.4 overs, 105 for none.
You can see India way ahead. Way ahead at this stage. Just 67 needed from 62 balls. Just some treatment for Shubman Gill. Maybe must have been cramping. It's very humid out there. It's extremely hot still. The temperatures in the mid-30s takes its toll on the players. Meanwhile, Abhishek Sharma has gone past a half century again, and his fabulous run continues.
Yeah, happy crowd, the Indian supporters. What a game India is having, especially when they came out to bat. They were in control. Both this Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill. Fahim will carry on to finish his over. 2 balls to go.
$105 for no loss. .4 overs. Bowled in straight away after the break. Pakistan get the breakthrough. Well, right through the defense of Shubman Gill. And the stumps rattle.
Good delivery from Fahim Ashraf to get rid of Shubman Gill, who scored 47, played really well. Let's have a look at the wicket. Cross seam. Maybe nipped back a bit, tad bit, yeah, off stump gone. Good delivery, good length, and they got the first breakthrough. Couple of wickets here can maybe put little pressure on India, but right now India is on top, and what an innings from Gill. 47 of 28, 105 for 1.
So the skipper comes out to the middle. Surya Kumar Yadav back at number 3. Didn't bat in the last game against Oman, and he's up against Fahim Ashraf.
Ten gone, 105 for 1, India.
So 67 from 60. Haris Rauf continuing.
A single on the first ball. Abhishek Sharma played some unbelievable shots. And this is the skipper, Surya Kumar Yadav. 2,000 plus runs, averaging, look at this average in this format, 39, and strike rate of almost 170, 166.27, 21 50s and 400s.
Well, this is a good matchup, bringing Haris Rauf against Surya Kumar Yadav. He's dismissed him twice in 2 innings. Obviously would have had that in the back of his mind. Not just Rauf, but even the think tank.
Back of a length delivery, if you as a bowler want to get wickets, especially if you're defending total like this when opposition requires 66 or 58. This is Shubman Gill departing. What a delivery, nipped back a bit, cross seam though, and he missed it. Big gap between bat and pad.
It ended up being a very good delivery because hardly anything was happening. Probably a loss of concentration straight after the break. He was being treated for cramps. First ball, and we've seen that so often. After a break, a wicket can fall. There's chipped in the air. Catch taken. It's again Haris Rauf who's got Surya Kumar Yadav. Mentioned this is a good matchup, and he's got the captain.
That Judej has second wicket for Pakistan, and that too the skipper, Indian skipper Surya Kumar Yadav. Top edge, good catch by Ibrar at third man. They're not easy, especially in this ground. Let's have a look. He's going towards his favourite area, square leg, fine leg, but got the top edge. Very well judged catch by Ibrar at third man. His second wicket for Pakistan. Skipper departs for without any runs. 106 for 2 now.
So Tilak Verma comes out to the middle. The 2 left-handers at the crease. Pakistan striking a double blow. Shubman Gill a little while ago, and then Surya Kumar Yadav. Dismissed for no score. This is a time now Pakistan will believe they can attack a bit.
It's now or never for Pakistan, Shaz. Another talented batter, Tilak Verma, is out on the crease. 2 down now, India. When you're defending, look at his record and look at his strike rate, averaging 47. That's massive in this format. The opposition 866 or 56. I would have another fielder inside the circle and try to get a couple of more wickets. Pakistan have only 4 fielders inside the circle. This is Surya Kumar Yadav departing top edge. So you got to take a risk as a skipper or as a team. Otherwise, 4 and over 5 required run, it is just 7.
You can see with wickets falling, as even Abhishek Sharma, he's not had much of the strike, so he'll probably lose a bit of rhythm. Yeah, because he likes to get on strike, keep that momentum going. He's been deprived that.
19 balls since the last boundary. Last 30 deliveries, 41 runs has been conceded with 2 wickets, Pakistan. So I would like to see a slip for a new batsman, maybe mid-on, mid-off up in the circle. Just take a risk. Probably you get a wicket in the process.
It's a good over so far. And 11 overs bowled, just 1 run coming off that last over, 106 for 2.
One 6 for 2 in 11 overs India. They require 171 for 5. Pakistan scored 177, 1 for 5. Fahim Ashraf to continue, got a wicket. Just conceded 4 runs in his first over.
Oh, that's a good strike. Nice pace and swinging it down the ground. Literally flat batted it for 4.
He really did. It's literally next to impossible to have a ball against this batter in the first 6 over. And after the power play too. Look at that shot. Mid-off was up in the circle, on the up. I think it was a slow delivery as well. Yes, it was 114 kilometers an hour. Plenty of time for Abhishek to settle himself and wait for it.
Hits his spot nicely. He targets the bowler early doors in the over. Not the first time we've seen him hit the first ball for 4 or 6.
I think, Shazi, that's their template, even Abhishek Sharma or Gill. In this format especially, if they hit a boundary, they're going to go for another one. They're not going to trade the strike. That's not their mindset. And that's the way to go in this kind of, in this format, I suppose in T20. He's on 63 of just 34. What an innings. Fahim got a wicket, bowled well so far. But again, new batter is in there. Tilak is there. Still the same field. No slip. 4 fielders inside the circle. He probably will rotate the strike and give a strike to the set batter.
You mentioned about Abhishek, difficult to bowl to him. His strike rate in T20 cricket is 198.
That's his 20th game, not just one of the games. 198 strike rate. These are special numbers. Mind-boggling. And 2 centuries. Look at this, 196.89, 697 runs, 3 50s and 2 hundreds.
Oh, lovely shot this. Just carved it through the offside. have raced away to the boundary. This is hand-eye coordination at its best. The use of the wrists. Just picking up length quickly.
When you talk about a player who plays all over the park, this is what you talk about. If it's a short wide, he'll play cut behind point, backward point, in front of point. If it's up there, he'll play straight, mid-on, mid-off, mid-wicket. I mean, like I said, it's literally next to impossible to bowl at him when he's in this kind of nick. Ten runs from the over, 1 ball to go. India is sitting pretty, 116 for 2. No problem there. The only way Pakistan can put pressure on them to get 2 wickets in quick succession.
Get only a single straight to the man at long on. 11 off the over, 12 gone, 117 for 2.
This may be for a couple of deliveries. Got the impression from a distance that Abhishek Sharma is now taking some responsibility and not looking to hit every ball for 4 or 6. The captain has got out a couple of minutes earlier, so maybe he's mindful of that. Abrar goes big again. It's just incredible. Abhishek Sharma stand and deliver, and it's not just against pace bowlers or bouncers, against spinners. It does it against everyone.
Yeah, sensational, absolutely incredible the way he can hit the ball.
Oh dear, this could be... Yes! Taken. Somewhere caught in 2 minds, I think. When he hit that shot, it seemed like he was just bailing out. In the end, it was an in-between shot. And a good low catch taken. But an incredible innings comes to an end. There's some Pakistani excitement there.
Yeah, almost a chip shot in the end, toe end of the bat, and he just had a look as to see if Haris Rauf made the ground. He did eventually took a good catch, a low catch diving in, but not after Abhishek Sharma plays an absolutely incredible knock of 74, 39 deliveries, India 123 for 3.
Whatever the situation, when you have 2 new batters at the crease, it's a little tricky for the batting team and a small opportunity for the bowling team. It's something the captain must reinforce with the Pakistani bowlers, that yes, India is in a strong position, in a winning position, but that's in the past. Here's a sliver of hope with two new batters at the crease. Good move to have a slip there. Wickets, only way they can win. Samson gets off the mark. Interesting, Tilak Verma actually came in before Samson because they could have kept the left hand right hand combination with Samson coming in. This was a big wicket.
Slightly outside his reach eventually. The ball was wide. It's a half-hearted shot, and you can see the disappointment. He was going all guns blazing, was Abhishek Sharma, and certainly led that platform. And 5-run opening stand between him and Shubman Gill. Sanjay, it's the second time now that just a simple punch down the ground has yielded one. Pakistan, the only way they're going to bring themselves back into the game is wickets. Two new batters on the crease. I'd like to see one more fielder in. Yes, if they take the chance, they take the chance. But if you just allow the batters, knock it around for ones and twos and get in, it only gets tougher. You're behind the 8 ball then. Once again, long on and long off, still on the fence.
Yeah, that's allowed these people to get singles. Normally, what they would do is just keep going in one fashion. Because the field is spread out, they're taking the slightly safer approach. But you can't stop them from still thinking boundaries and sixes. That's likely to happen, but this is just allowing them to get into the innings. 126 for 3. Ruj, what do you think of Abhishek Sharma?
Fine prospect. Truly tremendous in the skill he possesses, but the attribute of the mental strength to then showcase that skill. 360 player and doesn't shy away from his game. I think that's the biggest feature. He will go the way he is. He will back himself. Takes the attack on, and so far it's paid off. Not a mean feat. 200 strike rate in this format. That is simply spectacular.
He's looking very happy and relaxed, so not too perturbed about missing out on maybe a possible 100. Those things. Lovely timing as he found the gap there. Couple of runs. It's very interesting actually when you look at his batting. It's got a lot to do with his footwork, which is actually less footwork. When you move your feet too much, get to the pitch of the ball that you need to do in Test cricket, just stifles your attacking flair. Have a look at his feet along with the shot that he's playing. You'll see that he makes the feet movement in such a way that the bat can come down and make the connection. Those legs of his never come in the way of that big swing of the bat making the connection. And he's just focused on one thing, hitting the ball. And you can do that only if you have this natural knack and talent of hitting the ball. You know, that we always talk about certain batters and cricketers having the ball sense. Hand-eye coordination is another thing. Player in the spotlight is just sensational. Shubman Gill as well treated us to some kind of batting that connoisseurs would like. Batting connoisseurs would have loved both brands of batting that India displayed in their opening stand. This is another guy. This is the thing with this Indian batting lineup. We were just talking about the class of Shubman Gill. Have a look at this shot. It's saying this for a couple of years. Sanju Samson has finally come of age.
As an ardent lover of the game, you can only admire. You can only admire that shot from Sanju Samson. Lovely bat plane coming through the line of the ball and exquisitely timed for 4.
This player of the match in the last game, strike rate was 120. This is more like him. The surface, low ball, doesn't find the timing. Abhishek Sharma has one way of batting. Sanju Samson is a little more orthodox. Always takes a very angular small step forward. Thing to like is the full face of the bat meeting the ball. Something right is happening in our country, Uruj. To have these kind of incredibly talented batters coming through. The moment making a mockery of the target. Things can still change in T20 cricket, but it looks like that right now. A big heave. I've got the bottom edge. Yeah, we were talking about Abhishek Sharma. Doesn't move his feet too much. Just tries to get the bat down and make the connection.
Yeah, just watch the bat swing. Beautiful arc. Full extension all the way around. And he can hit the ball a long way. Holds the bat slightly towards the top handle, so allows for that longer lever to come in. But the hand-eye coordination exceptional.
Yeah, that was the old adage to get power in your batting. To use the long handle, we used to say, when you had both hands right at the top of the handle. 6 runs of the over.
Pretty neck and neck in that middle phase. India got off to a flyer, absolute scorching in terms of heat that the Indian batters put on Pakistan. The first 6 overs, 69 for no loss, 105 run opening stand. And now the equation is a 40 from 36.
Good move. They had to get the trump card, Shaheen Afridi. At this stage, something's got to happen now. Couple of overs later, the match is over. They don't get wickets. Good ball, just kicked on to Tilak Verma, who's taking his time, just 3 of 7 balls.
Yeah, absolutely right. You give the ball to the most likely prospect to give you a wicket. On to Shaheen Afridi. The onus is on him and to take the responsibility upon him, but it'll be important what lines he bowls. I feel sometimes he's very good with a deceptive slow bouncer that he bowls.
Around the wicket to Samson. Lost his line, but lucky as well that Samson didn't make the connection.
Something Pakistan don't have the liberty of is any extra deliveries or any boundary opportunities. You want to be very tight in time, in line with the stumps. 1 wicket apiece, Abrar, Haris Rauf and Fahim Ashraf. Good, Haris Rauf also very good. Picked up Surya Kumar Yadav for the 3rd time. Matchup that favours Rauf and did again today.
After this game, I don't think they're going to go spin strong again. They started off the tournament, and I found that very interesting when they had 3 frontline spinners, and Haris Rauf didn't play a couple of games that he's played in this crunch match. He's bowled well, so also Fahim Ashraf. Pakistan might just go back to what has been their strength over the years. Not quite getting the timing right, apart from that cover drive that he hit for 4.
Yeah, he's a fine bowler. Can be a touch expensive, and it's because of the overs that he bowls. He comes in out of the power play to bowl there's a couple of overs in the middle, but he normally goes a distance sometimes in the back end when the batters are coming at him. So he's the highest T20i wicket taker for Pakistan. With the 1 wicket today, he goes to 127 wickets in this format.
Oh, that's a great shot. Really good shot. He's been quiet for a while, Tilak Verma. Just when Pakistan feel that they've got a small advantage in the game, and then this kind of a hit squashes that.
Yeah, fabulous strike. Really good. Once again, the bat plane coming through the line of the ball, not trying to overhit it. Mid-off up in the ring. That is exquisitely put away to the fence.
He wants to. Only one there. Well, a little break in the tournament tomorrow. Won't be having any games tomorrow, but day after, things will liven up again. Sri Lanka hurt by that last defeat against Bangladesh, taking on Pakistan, match number 15. That's on the 23rd, 6:30 p.m. local time, and that match will be in Abu Dhabi. Last match on that ground, which has been a good ground. We've seen some good matches there, a bit hotter than Dubai. Is that 140 for 3. Been a slightly different India-Pakistan match this, and this data that you have in front of you, green is Pakistan, orange is India. You'll see that it's been more evenly matched. 11 to 15, both teams have been a little quiet. India maybe, as you mentioned, Uruja, deliberately quieter. Pakistan was just held back by the Indian spinners, loss of wickets as well. It's been a slightly different India-Pakistan match. India on top. No doubting that they're taking their time thanks to the blitz that we saw from Abhishek and Shubman Gill. They can afford to take time, these two. The luxury you get when you have people like Abhishek Sharma at the top. Come from the same state. Plenty to share. Now, did that carry?
Abrar's reaction slightly difficult in terms of whether he's disappointed or he's just taken a bit of a knock on his fingertips. It's more, he's taken a bit of a jolt. Whether did this carry or not? Not well in front.
Well, still holding into the pitch a little bit. Sri Lanka-Bangladesh game, I thought Bangladesh had the easier pitch, batting second. Not quite as easy for India in the second half. It's come back for the second. Good running. Pays to have somebody who's very keen to run between the wickets. Carry on the legacy of Virat Kohli.
Yeah, they've knocked it around very nicely for ones and twos. And look at Tilak Sharma running well, turns, and a quick look to the partner and comes through comfortably in. And plenty of open spaces, and if you just knock it with enough pace, there are twos from the boundary.
Not quite the Sanju Samson that we know, barring that one shot, just struggling with timing.
20 of 21 the partnership. Yeah, required rate well in favor of India still, just only 6.6. But it is the time, you almost feel now is the time. Sanju Samson may be getting a slightly edgy with that big shot.
He's not timed this one. 3 fielders getting close to the ball. And it lands right in between the triangle.
Well, you can almost afford a little bit of a chuckle. Yeah, the crowd has to say it there, but perfectly dissects those 3. It was almost a case, looking out of the window here, was almost like almost all 3 of them looked at each other. Felt the catch from the cover sweeper. It was their fielders to come in, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way. And that was probably a good example of that.
Wonder what triangle that was. Equilateral or isosceles. Just memories from school.
You've lost me, Sanjay. Geometry wasn't my strongest suit. Dentistry, maybe.
Oh, yes. There again. Just struggling with the pace in the pitch. 145 for 3. Done.
The 27 needed. 4 overs left. The Haris Rauf into his final over. They've run well between the wickets.
No wrist is required from India. This singles will do. Run rate required is just over 6.5. Plenty of wickets in hand. So it's in the bag. So unless or until Indian batters just play silly shots or don't run hard, it's all you need is just to keep rotating the strike. Only wickets can bring Pakistan back in the game. Pick out wickets and then of course and keep it tight. Yeah, they have to bring the fielders which are inside the circle to just close those singles. If they hit a boundary, that's fair enough. But if you just keep giving easy singles, then it's going to be an easy game for India.
Just shows the value of that opening partnership and Abhishek Sharma's innings, because Pakistan broken that partnership. Wouldn't have been that easy. 2 Punjab boys just set the tone. Added over 100, the highest partnership in this year's Asia Cup for any wicket.
171 is, it's not a total which will say, oh, it'll be chased quite easily, but these two putting up that partnership up front and controlling from the top and allow the other batsmen to just play freely, play comfortably. Bowling, clean him up. Just a perfect length from Haris Rauf. Can things change here for Pakistan? We have to see. Required run rate 7+ now.
Yes, right on the money and looking to swing across the line here. Right through his defense. No contact. Big gap between bat and pad. In the end, a cross-batted heave. Ball crashing into the stumps. Pakistan will still want to fight. One wicket could lead to another. That's what they got to believe in. Samson goes for 13, 148 for 4. Hardik Pandya comes out to the middle, 148 for 4. We talked about the opening partnership. The first wicket added 105. Since then, 43 balls, 41 runs, and 3 wickets have fallen. Invaluable, that opening stand. Not had much of a hit. Was unfortunately run out. In the only game he got a chance to bat. Still 2 balls left in this spell. 2 for 21, so he's bowled really well.
Yeah, Rauf easily pick of the bowler. Picked up 2 wickets. 10 dot deliveries. Can he pick one more wicket before finishing his spell? 2 deliveries remaining in his spell. Very crucial to deliver. There's a little bit of reverse swing also.
Oh, glorious. Superbly timed. Yes, it was over pitched on middle and leg, but for the first ball you play, put it away. Got into a great position.
He is so easy on the eyes, isn't he? Just so elegant. Didn't have to do much. Little bit over pitch. Yes, ball coming in. But when you're sitting in the dugout for a long period, just come in and you got that juicy half volley on the leg side. Still, you got to put it away. And he put it away beautifully.
A wide signal. He'll have to bowl another one.
Haris Rauf bowling his heart out. Bowling with good pace. Asking question every delivery. That delivery to Sanju Samson was perfect length. Ball pitching and nipping back a touch and taking the middle stump. Sanju Samson wanted to go across the line, wanted to hit mid-wicket. Missed it completely. 19 of 19 required.
Eight of the over. Rauf finishes his spell. 153 for 4.
Chain's got 1 left. Sam Ayub, little expensive. Haris Rauf's done with his 4 overs. Pakistan only used 5 bowlers. Santalat was played as an all-rounder. He bowls a medium pace. Maybe him coming in for an over or so. Just purely because not many have seen him bowl.
Change of pace to start off. by Ashraf also in his last over. He's done a pretty good job. 3.1, 1 for 21.
Well, the Pacers have done pretty well, especially when the ball got a little older and the change of pace coming pretty good. That's the reason I'm saying Santhalat might be the man to just maybe bowl one over, because spinners is pretty easy to handle.
Oh, that swung away for 6. Got into a great position there, Tilak Verma.
Yeah, great pivot. The ball was little short, but how quickly he just got under it, and he meant to hit 6. He never ever thought of keeping the ball down on the ground. Quick bat speed, great hand speeds, and look how quickly it went to the boundary.
Lovely strike there. This is good cricket. He's quick between the wickets. Another player who has a good strike rate. We talked about Abhishek Sharma, 198, Tilak Verma, 160. Make a big difference in that top order for India. You know what he can do when in full flow. Hardik Pandya. Very strong batting lineup with depth. Akshar Patel still to come.
There's not much room for players who take their time when they go in the middle now. The game has changed so much over the years. I still remember when T20 first arrived, and teams always pick 1 or 2 players who can just hang around and make sure that you just save one end, just protect one end. Not anymore. Teams are picking players who have a strike rate of 150, 160, even more. And I think for India, IPL has done a great to the Indian side. They've just served them really, really well to produce such a good players who are strike rates are amazing. And even the bowlers, they know exactly in T20 cricket how to bowl.
They get the exposure under pressure in front of big crowds. Again, good running, very good running. You mentioned IPL. It's about temperament, rubbing shoulders with a lot of international players, but they're not overawed by the big occasion. It shows in their game. You look at this Indian lineup. Each one of them is a stroke maker and a shot maker. Shivam Dubey still to come. Akshar Patel still to come. So 10 of the over. It's 163 for 4, 9 needed.
Little expensive Shaheen Shah Afridi in his first 3 overs, 29 coming to ball the 19th over when he pick up a wicket. Good start. I thought he bowled really well in the previous game, but today was a little expensive. It was a great start from Abhishek, the way he set the tone from the word go. First delivery, this was a slow delivery. Right in the block hole. First delivery from Shaheen. That bouncer, it wasn't a bad bouncer. It's just a commitment and and the mindset of this youngster, Abhishek. He takes on the bowlers from the word go, from the very first delivery. He put them under pressure, and he always, show his appearance, show his presence on the pitch from the word go. I think that's amazing. Have a look at the first ball he's faced of Shaheen Afridi. Went deep in the crease, long handle from the word go, and look at that. Especially with fine leg inside the circle, this was not at all a risky shot. What a shot.
Sliced away, he'll get only a single. His great strength is his anticipation also. He likes to outthink the bowler. Could see with that first ball 6 also the footwork. How he moved back in his crease early as if expecting it. This is another player who can be extremely effective. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's a thinking cricketer.
Ravi, normally an opening batter, they always search for that. They're always looking for that good length area. They're expecting the bowler to be bowling in that region.
Oh, that's a clean strike. Clean as for 6. So just 2 needed. In the slot, and away she goes over the boundary.
Yeah, when you're bowling too many slow deliveries with mid-off up in the circle, look where the bat ended. The follow-through, beautiful follow-through. And even if you get half a bat on the ball, this ball will travel. That 6 was 92 meters. Big hit.
That's picked away. India home and dry. 174 for 4. They win by 6 wickets. And they continue their domination over Pakistan in the T20 format of the game. It's the highest chase against Pakistan in T20 cricket. The previous highest, 160 at the G in the World Cup. In the last 15 matches, India have won 12, but Pakistan have won 3. But a good solid batting effort.
Yeah, comfortable win by India. It was their openers who have really set the tone. Partnership of 105 of no time, and then the later order batters comes in and finish the formality. India winning by 6 wickets. Last over costing 11 runs. Partnership of 26. India winning with ease. India winning the toss also and elected to bowl first at one stage. Pakistan were looking good and they put up a good show up front with the top order batters, but couldn't really get going. Good